Alright, this is my Jaeger collection so far. Um, it's not big, obviously. I don't have uh, the two newest Jaegers that came out, Tacit Ronin, which is the white one, and or Romeo Blue, which is obviously the blue one, or the new Horizon Brave, which hasn't come out yet. But I hope to get all three. I'll probably get Romeo Blue next and review them, hopefully. But yeah, so this is my I guess kind of like a review of which one I think is the best. But these are the main Jaegers you see in the movie, save for Coyote Tango. You didn't see him much in there, but he was in more so than the other ones, I guess. Well, than the other secondary Jaegers. But yeah, so these are the main Jaegers in Coyote Tango, and I also have my Gypsy Danger, my other one, the original Gypsy Danger. Here's this broken leg. There it is. Not that tall. He looks kind of big, but whatever. Yeah, he's. I don't. I don't really count him anymore because I got the better one, which is the newest one that just came out. Okay, so starting with which one's my favorite, I guess. Well, I just got Gypsy Danger right now, so I mean I really like him. And Crimson Typhoon was my the first one I got, and he's still looks really cool. Um, three arms, just it's really awesome. He's just cool looking. Eternal Alpha, although he does have the best articulation of any figure so far, although Romeo Blue seems to have taken that or be tied with him for that. Um, Coyote Tango has just his awesome mortars or giant cannon things on his back that are so cool. Um, Striker Rika, he looks awesome. They all just look so cool. Obviously, accessory wise, the new Ship Changer is the one who comes on top because he's the only one who actually has accessories. Although I guess you could say Striker Rika does because his knives things. But yeah, so I guess I'll go start with each. I already did a review on Gypsy Danger, so you can see that to see how good he is. But obviously, he has really good articulation, and he's very detailed, very detailed. Probably the most detailed. Although Coyote Tango is pretty detailed as well, and City of Chernoff. But I think he's probably the most detailed of all of them, and he's the main character. So yeah, so you can watch my review if you want to know more about him. And I guess we'll go on to Striker. We'll go on to Striker Eureka right now. So let's go on to Striker. All right. Striker Eureka is really cool. He's very plain. Probably out of all of them, he's probably the most plain. Even though Crimson Typhoon is as well, but I think he's looks more like that in the movie. Well, Striker does too, but I think he needed to be more detailed. So yeah, this is the series one, I think. I think they made two releases of these. I think this is the first release, Striker Eureka and Crimson Typhoon. So I don't think the other ones were any more detailed than these, but yeah, so he's really cool. I just love the design of him in general, especially like the side view. You see like this awesome like fins on the back. He's really cool. He's really detailed too. He's still, I mean, for I think yeah, Series 1, I think, or Series 2, whatever. He was really detailed, so he's really good. Articulation wise, he was pretty good. Um, Not much angle pivot. It's a little bit, I guess. And this kind of sags. His little shoulders sag a little bit. Not much. If you use it too much, yeah, it will. But they hold up pretty good. This is the only gripe I really had was that these pop out when you try to move them. Like you just try to move it, it already comes loose. Or when you try to put them back, they in the movie they actually hid back here behind his little elbow panel. You can't do that with the toy, so that really sucks. But it's a toy, so whatever. I guess kids would care about this the most. well, collectors. Yeah, other than that, he's pretty good. Although he didn't have his chest didn't move up and down. It's in the waist is where the movement is. I wish they would have had in the waist and in the chest. That would offer some better movement, especially since he's supposed to be the most the most advanced of all of them. So it makes sense that he'd be able to move the best. But he's still really cool. I really like him a lot. So next we'll move on to Crimson Typhoon, which is a Mark IV. Striker Eureka is a Mark V. So yeah, he should be the best. And Crimson Typhoon is a Mark IV, so he's right below him. Let's see, stand him up all the way. He's actually pretty tall when you stand him up. Especially, he's got the longest legs, I think, of all of them. I can't stand him all the way up, though. That's one of the things. The only thing I did not like about Crimson Typhoon. I think he's one of the coolest looking Jaegers of the original ones. Just the way he looks, the design of him is so awesome. Kind of alien almost. Especially with that mono eye kind of thing. Almost like a light. Kind of like a flashlight. I kind of see it like that. It was so cool. And I was really disappointed when I moved this guy around quite a bit. But even when I first got him, like his joints just weren't so tight in the legs, so you just can't hold his weight. I'll stretch him all the way out, and you can hold him like this if you're holding it chest, but now he just kind of drops down, kind of sags. So that kind of sucks. That's the only crap I have with him. Other than that, he looks really good. He actually has some pretty good detailing on there. His hands, his small hands, his small arms aren't so good. They pop out if you try to bend it out too much. He got good range of motion though. I just wish it was more on a ball joint. It doesn't really make sense why it's on this little hinge. I don't really understand why it had to be like that. Didn't really need to, but whatever. It's alright. His giant arm just looks so cool, so massive. And this giant shoulder plate, I love it. I like how it has his symbol on there, just like the little Chinese face thing, whatever that thing is. It's so cool looking. Um, the paint, I did like it. I think it's good color, perfect color. The detailing is really good. It's very smooth, which I'm fine with. I guess you could do more panel work now if they re-released one, like a 2.0 version. But yeah, it's really good. It looks really nice. I really liked it. I really didn't like how this moved, and the inside is light. It's kind of plain. I didn't like how the paint was just on the how it got all the way in there. They kind of like stuck a paintbrush and kind of moved that around. I didn't like that so much. I wish it was just the yellow right there and the silver or gray on the insides of that. Let's see it, maybe not. No, let's see. You can't really see it, but yeah, it's kind of how it is. That's and he's got good range of motion. Best motion on the for the waist area. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Go to Coyote Tango next. Coyote Tango. Sorry. He's really cool looking. I think I like his design as well. He's supposed to be Japanese, but also U.S. I'm not really sure. He's Japanese or U.S. I'm not really sure. Which I think he's built in Japan or something. But he's really cool looking. Like how this kind of looks like almost uh, like those ships they have, like a gunship or something. The way the cockpit looks, the con pod or whatever looks, it's pretty cool and very militaristic in design. I really like that. U.S. Air Force shows it on there. It's pretty cool. The detailing is very good on this one. A lot of panels, a lot of like vents. It's almost like this tire tread looking stuff, whereas these giant mortars or cannons, whatever these things are, so cool. Like how they actually move and go around the joint of the arms. That's awesome. They did a really good job on this guy. He's got really good range of motion. His knees don't bend all that much, but that's probably the only big deal. And his arms too, but he was pretty good. I really liked it. I'm pretty fine with it just because he has these giant mortars, which I like having angled downward. He's gonna blow up. maybe some kids or something. Maybe not kids, but it's maybe like the baby Otachi comes out and if Coyote Tingle is still around, you just aim it down and just blow it up. It's really cool. Good articulation. Decent, I guess. Better than the original Gypsy Dangers, definitely. And it's really cool. I liked it. But out of the same wave, he's also Mark 1. But out of the same wave, another Mark 1, this is the best articulated wise. And that's why I really like him, because just True Alpha is just so awesome. Yeah, I love the way he looks, especially once I found out that. Especially once I found out that this was actually a reactor and not his head. I was like, what the heck? And I didn't know that was actually the con pod right here. This was actually the reactor, like a nuclear reactor. It's kind of like the, I think it's a cooling tower, but it looks really cool. I mean, this is not a cooling tower. This is the actual reactor, but I think it just looks so cool. And once I heard Guillermo del Toro talk about this, like when I watched the behind the scenes or whatever, it was really cool to hear that that's actually what it was. And this actually was used to distract the kaiju. They attack that thing, it's the head, but this is actually the head, so the pilots would be fairly fine unless they damage the reactor, and then they'd be screwed. So yeah, so that just adds to a little bit of coolness to the figure once you know that, oh, that's not even the head. That's so cool, and also that makes more sense why you can't really move the head around. I mean, there were some people reviewing it saying that's really stupid that you can't move the head at all, but it's not a head, so yeah, it just has a cool light on there. Makes it look kind of like a diver, I think, like an old diver helmet, or like that. Really good detail on this one, especially like the green color of it, the red lines around, really nice, especially the back. When you look at the back of the legs and the back itself just look really cool. Lots of details. See, like some of the spine and stuff. It came out really well. And he had one of the coolest features before I got the new Gypsy Danger. Well, the Gypsy Danger still doesn't have this feature, but this is just one of the only feature. It's one of the few that actually feature some kind of movable part on him. It's not like a blade or anything. It's so cool. His little punch uh, mechanism shoots out both arms. Love that about it. Comes out pretty far. It's just really cool, and he bent his elbows 90 degrees, just like so he can do about everything that he wanted him to do. And being a Category 1, not a Category, Mark 1 Jaeger, and being very old, just makes sense that he would have the words articulation, but he doesn't. So I think that's really cool. Um, Moves around really good. Do that thing in the movie when he like raise his fist. You can almost do that, yeah, but it's really cool. Really good range of motion. Love how you can move sideways like this and have the ankle pivot. It's really good. So yeah, there's that, and that's all of them. Overall, out of all of them, I have to say my favorite would probably still have to be Gypsy Danger, the new one. Just the fact that he has a boat is just so cool. So yeah, there's my review of all of them. My favorite. And thanks for watching my second video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you don't agree with me, tell me what you think in the comments. Thanks.